What's going on, gamers? I'm Coach Solomon, bringing you another epic Minecraft workout. I'm going to share some knowledge on the ever elusive and defensive shield. The shield is an extremely vital and helpful tool to elevate your PvP play. Learning about the shield at the start of our training for a gladiator-style Minecraft championship will help you know the fundamentals of the shield itself and important blocking tips and tricks that you should know when on the defense. Shields are a major tool in PvP and are seen through most current PvP games and challenges in Minecraft. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's jump into our warm-up. To begin with our warm-up, enter a creative world with cheats enabled. This can be the same world we've been using in the previous workouts or a new world of your own choosing. Once you're in, pop open your inventory and grab a shield, a diamond sword, some food, and finally zombie and skeleton spawn eggs. We will use these mobs today as our practice dummies. To equip your shield, enter your player inventory, and on the left or right side, depending on what game mode you're in, of your player model, there should be a little shield icon, as you can see there, that you can click and place the shield into that spot. And there you are with your very own shield. Now, let's move on to the first drill exercise. Like mentioned previously, the shield will be one of your most helpful tools and allies in major PvP play. A shield can block hits from almost anything: punches, swords, arrows, fire charges, and even blasts from explosives or creepers. By holding the right click, you will enter a blocking position, slowing you down. The shields prevent any damage that's coming horizontally at a max 90 degrees around you, kind of like a cone. This basically means attacks from above, below, at your side, or anywhere behind you will inflict damage. So always face the opponent or opponents when blocking for optimal play. It's important to keep in mind that a sprinted attack or a hit with an axe will disable your shield for a few seconds. This way, players can't just block every hit being dealt, and you'll have to evade or fight back. The more powerful an attack is, the more damage it does to a shield, so be careful when blocking explosives. For the next few minutes or so, spawn some zombies around your terrain and enter survival mode. Allow the zombies to attack you as you block their attacks. Watch your positioning and movement so you're always facing the mobs. Letting too many surround you will cause damage. Also, attempt some swings with your sword, eliminating the mobs. Your positioning and quick reaction time with your hits and blocks is key here. For this next skill, we'll be blocking some projectiles. Arrows are the main projectile that you'll be blocking most PvP style games in Minecraft with, but shields can also block things like tritons, dispenser arrows, fire charges, and even shulker bullets. However, splash potions will still inflict whatever properties they contain, so don't count on blocking those. Shields are so helpful that if someone is hitting you with arrows and are close enough, the arrow can even deflect back against them, damaging the opponent with their own weapon. For the next few minutes or so, spawn some skeletons around your terrain and enter survival mode, and continue your blocks and sword hits on them. You'll see that skeletons won't rush you all the time, but actually start to move around, finding weak spots to hit you with their arrows. If too many skeletons are around, they can circle you, inflicting more damage, or even start killing each other, so make sure you're not outnumbered too much here. Also, attempt getting closer to a few so you can try hitting their arrows back at them with your shield. You might see the skeletons take a bit more timing and patience than zombies, but as long as your blocks are strong and you're locked onto your targets, you should have no problem. Now that we've gotten all the major info dumped out and you've had some practice with your shield, it's time to combine. Place 5 zombies and 5 skeletons across your terrain and enter survival mode yet again. Make sure you have enough food and your shield isn't too badly damaged. Attempt to taking out the skeletons and the zombies in the fastest and most efficient time you can get. Repeat this a few times, at least spawning the same amount of skeletons and zombies around. You'll tend to notice that the zombies will surround you and rush you, and the skeletons will hang back. This activity will require lots of movement and positioning, so don't get locked up in a spot or move too slowly, for you may die and take a lot more damage than you'd wish. Now that you've defended yourself against the onslaught of zombie hits and arrows, ask yourself these takeaways. How much damage did I take? And how much more could I have taken? Was I holding the right click too much or not enough? How efficient were my sword swings in between the blocks? How can I better micromanage where I'm looking and positioning? All these takeaways will be delved into deeper as we continue our roadmap. Practicing with the shield is just the tip of what's to come. Thank you so much for tuning into today's Minecraft PvP workout. I'm Coach Solomon, and I'll see you all next time.